Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we'll be talking about Tropical Storm Grace and Tropical Storm Henri. Now, Grace did reform today, but it's now actually at 50 miles per hour and it is making landfall. Uh it's just off the coast of Jamaica, and Henri, I don't know, I know it's called Henri, but we use the French pronunciation, so we don't call it Henri, we call it Henri now. And Fred, is just inland delivering some rainfall to to portions of Alabama and Georgia. So anyway, this is Grace right now. As the 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time advisory, you know, it's meant to become a tropical storm, near the Cayman Islands, but then on Wednesday, tomorrow, it's meant to become a hurricane. And we don't know how strong it will be because if it's rapidly intensifying at this point, it could be stronger. It could be a category 2. But if it's quickly intensifying, it could be so if it goes from 75 to about 85, then 85 to about 90, then that's quick. But if it goes from rapid intensification from 75 to 90, then 90 to 105, and 105 to 115, and all that. So yeah, it's meant to be a strong system in the Gulf. Hurricane watches are out for north for the Yucatan Peninsula. Hurricane warnings tropical storm warnings are out for Jamaica, Cuba. Hurricane watches are out for Western Cuba. Hurricane warnings are out for the Cayman Islands. But by tomorrow, that will be a hurricane warning. And then obviously we'll have a hurricane warning near Tampico, Mexico. That's where it's meant to be making landfall. I'll show the models after I showed you every other storm. So, this is Tropical Storm Grace right now. As of 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Tuesday, August 17th, Advisory 17. Maximum state winds is 45 knots to 50 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure is 1005 millibars. Located at 18.5 degrees north and 77.5 degrees west. Movement west at 13 knots, which is 15 miles per hour. And now we've got Henri right now. It's actually up to 60 miles per hour now. It's got good inflow. It's moving at. It's located at 30.4 degrees north and 64.3 degrees west. Moving west southwest at 25 knots, which is at 5 knots, which is 6 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure is 1,000 millibars. And Fred's got, as of 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Tuesday, August 17th, advisory 32. Maximum state winds of 30 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure is 1,007 millibars. Located at 33.4 degrees north and 84.7 degrees west. Movement northeast at 17 miles per hour, and this advisory is issued by the Weather Prediction Service. So, and also we've got what do you call it? We've got Linda out, which does not look good right now. Satellite imagery, as you can see. Still, an annular hurricane for some odd reason. It is 85 miles per hour. It's still got an eye wall, which I'm actually really surprised about. Moving at 9 knots, which is 10 miles per hour right now, so it's barely moving. So, I will show you tropical tidbits, like, satellite imagery, for Tropical Storm Grace. Right. Grace, you're probably thinking, oh, it looks disorganized. Actually, no, it's not. It's blowing up some significant cloud tops over its center right now. It'll probably be about minus 80 to about 85-degree cloud tops, but it is waning a bit due to it being over land. But as soon as it comes past off the coast of Jamaica and gets into the vicinity of the Cayman Islands, if this forms an outer eye wall, right, this could become a much stronger storm. So I'll show the visible IRs right now, which looks really good on satellite imagery. You can tell where the center is, because we have convective hot towers blown up around the center of circulation right now. It has been sheared a little bit by some westerly wind shear, but it's not enough to completely disrupt the storm like it did with Elsa. So, and like it did with Danny and Bill and Claudette and Anna, because all those other storms were weak except for Elsa, which was our very first long tracking hurricane. Now this is an actual very long tracking hurricane. This is probably going to be our first long tracking hurricane actually. Because Elsa moved over past the Dominican Republic, past Jamaica, and Jamaica did get tropical storm force winds, maybe even hurricane force, and then it went over Cuba, and then head towards Florida. As actually strengthened to a hurricane in the Gulf, but then weakened after. So, honestly, to be honest, if I could go live, I would honestly leave satellite imagery up of Bill, Claudette, not Bill, Fred, Henri, and Grace. We do have a tropical wave which is coming off the coast right now, which I'll show you. I'll show you Henri in a minute. We do have a tropical wave that's coming off the coast next week. We don't know if it will form, but we have to wait and see. 1,001 millimeters. And apparently the GFS isn't taking it to be a hurricane, but for somehow I don't believe that. GFS is saying that we could have a hurricane out of Henri, and then we could. I'm not saying we will, but we could see another tropical wave coming off the coast, and we see another one in the Caribbean, which is here. So that's by the 2nd of September, but anything could happen. Models aren't saying that nothing will form, because 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th is the 21st when this storm makes the 21st when this storm makes landfall. And then the Henri is still a hurricane, and obviously it weakens, and then we wait for a couple of days, and then there's another invest there, and then obviously you have another tropical wave in the Atlantic, which is 1,006 millibars, and that will become Ida. That would be our next. That would be our next named storm. But honestly, Ida's meant to be coming off the coast of Africa this year. So yeah. Anyway, I will show you the HWRF. The HWRF has been showing a major hurricane for ages now. Yeah, they are showing it. Yep, they are showing it. 951 millibars. Now this could be stronger. This could be stronger right now. 950 millibars is about. I think it's about category weak category 4 status. I think so. It could be stronger if it really ramps up in the Gulf, but I'm not saying it will really ramp up in the Gulf. I'm just saying that it could have that time to really ramp up in the Gulf as wind shear is low, practically no dry air whatsoever. The Gulf of Mexico is a very unfavorable environment right now for anything to form. So yeah, as you can see, it just managed to get to a category 2 before making landfall towards Jamaica, but actually it could be a category 3 towards the Yucatan. And obviously, we're not ruling that out. It could be a Cat 3 in the Yucatan. And if it's a Cat 3 over the Yucatan, it could weaken to a category. If it's a strong category 3, it could weaken some, maybe down to 5 knots or 10 knots. If it's 125, then it could weaken down to 115. Get out to the coast and quickly reorganize again and become a really strong storm. As you can see, the storm just become a 969 hurricane. Where is that? Yeah, 969 hurricane. So that's basically a category 3 right now. Over land. But then actually it does weaken. And then actually regains strength, regains its momentum, and actually becomes a 948 millibar storm, making landfall on Tampico, or just north of Tampico. I don't know where it will be making landfall. I don't know where that place is there, but I think that might be Tampico, where Ingrid made landfall in 2013. So, you guys along the Mexican coast need to watch out for this system. Even if it doesn't become a major hurricane, hurricanes are still damaging. A Category 1 hurricane could still cause a lot of damage. Remember what happened to you with Ingrid last 2013? Yep. That caused a lot of damage. So, and it could actually re-strengthen again back in the East Pac, but not become as strong as the East Pac is getting more unfavorable as we are now heading into a La Nina. And I think La Nina warning will be out very, very soon on the Nino 3 run, because on here they take it down to 0.4.80. So they do take it down to here. Nino 1 was rapidly going down, but now it's rapidly going back up again. Then Nino 4 is slowly going down. The Caribbean right now is well above average. Eastern Tropical Atlantic is below average. The Gulf of Mexico is very above average. South Tropical Atlantic is slightly above average. Atlantic MDR is slightly below average to moderately below average. Atlantic MDR Tropics is way below average. Mid longitude Atlantic is well well above average. So you see, the Atlantic is below average, but above average. But globally, everywhere else is above average, apart from the Eastern Pacific, which is the only warm part of the East Pac. Is basically off the coast of in the Gulf of California right now. That's where the systems could form. We could have short-lived systems that could form there this year, because as you can see, it's not as these packs not as warm as it was last year, when you had those warm waters along the Mexican coast, and then the La Nina with the cooler waters west. Well, I think the East Pack will be a lot less. I know it's been active for quite a few days, and we have had that 12th named storm. Half the names in the what do you call it, in the East Pac right now, but that's meant to die down a lot, because in September, don't rule out, but we could have the La Nina really form in September. You do not want to know what September looks like in a very active season, because September could, even though September could be very favourable, doesn't mean you have to write off La Nina. And obviously, the waters in the Gulf look very warm right now. As you can see, they are backing down a bit due to upwelling of, of Fred, but it can warm back up again, and the Gulf, it's just been moving into Grace will be moving into 30 degrees right now. Next advisory actually is at 5 p.m. I don't know if that's about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock or something. I don't know when that is UK time anyway. But yeah, Haiti does not want another tropical storm hitting them sometime this week, because they have already had they had an earthquake the other day, which really devastated Haiti, and the death toll is still going up right now. The death toll was 1,200,000. Now it's like 1,300,000, I think, or 1,400,000. So it's still going up really fast. So so sorry to I'm sorry for you people in Haiti. The direct impact, if I can zoom in a bit more, I know it's a bit blurry, but you know where that 29 is there. Well, you got south of the south coast, and then in the middle, and then on the north coast, and it caused a tsunami. And plus those high waves with Grace, a tsunami plus a hurricane with Grace with the storm surge as well. You do not want that going in your house. No way. And as you can see, yes, the waters are starting to cool down in the East Pac because of La Nina performing. So nothing will form, down here, because or on the Pacific side of the Yucatan, because the only 30-degree spot right now in the East Pac has to be in the Gulf of California, because that's the warmest part. So the Atlantic's looking a lot warmer than the East Pac for sure. It's just the MDR that's well below average. This time last year it was well above average, but we have had some significant cooling up here, but there's nothing really to write off. You can still get strong systems even in 26 degrees Celsius waters right now. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the NHC right now, and I'm gonna see if they've done the update. No, they haven't updated it yet. That's good. Okay. So, yeah, guys, I guess, I'll leave you guys to do another video. I'll leave you guys to, I don't, I guess I'll have to end the video here, and, I'll end the video here, and, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, or what video you want me to do next, any shouts out, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll give you a shout out. And if you want to join my Discord link will be down in the description. If you want to follow my Twitter, my Facebook, they will also be down in my description, say my Instagram as well. So if you want to go follow my socials, you can go and do it. I'll put my socials in the description tomorrow when I find out how to do it. So, yeah, stay safe from Grace in the Yucatan, because this could make landfall as a hurricane, and you know what hurricanes are like. You got a stronger storm surge. The HWRF is indicating at least a Category 3 making landfall over the Yucatan, and then re-emerging back and making a Cat 4 landfall on Tampico, Mexico. So, you can't really outline this system. So, yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, channel. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace and have a good day.